The Bet. Mr. Phileas Fogg, an English gentleman, lives by himself in London. He is a man who lives by the clock. Mr. Fogg has just dismissed his previous personal assistant. He is now interviewing an applicant for the job.
Then from this moment, you are in my service.
Phileas Fogg is playing cards with his friends.
I just read this report about a bank robbery. £55,000 have been stolen, and it says that the thief has fled the country in the guise of an English gentleman. The world is large enough for the man to disappear.
It was once. Now you can go around the world in 80 days. I will bet £20,000 against anyone who wishes that I make the tour of the world in 80 days or less. I shall be due here on Saturday, 21st December at 8:45 p.m.
Unknown to Mr. Fogg, he is being followed by Mr. Fix, a detective from Scotland Yard, London, in search of the bank robber Fogg's friends had been talking about. Mr. Fogg and Passepartout have travelled to a few places and are now on their way to Allahabad.
They are going to kill this woman. We must save her.
All this time, Mr. Fix was also following Mr. Fogg. Poor Mr. Fogg is put into jail, and his hopes of winning the bet come crashing down. Soon, it is clear that Mr. Fix has made a mistake.
Mr. Fogg, we must hurry. I have just found out today is Saturday.
Passepartout then seizes his master's hand. They rush out. There are 4 gentlemen standing near the card table in the card room at the Reform Club. There is total silence in the room, except for the ticking of the clock and the muffled sound of the crowd from outside. The players silently count off the seconds. At the 57th second, there is a roar of hurrahs from the crowd outside. Almost immediately, the door opens and Mr. Phileas Fogg appears, followed by a crowd of people.